Coffee cake. It's super easy to make and super awesome in the morning. Here's how to make it. First, you're going to need 203 grams of all-purpose flour, 1 1/8 teaspoon baking powder, 3/8 teaspoon baking soda, 1 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 75 grams of room temperature butter, 210 grams of sugar, 75 grams of egg, 20 grams of vanilla paste, 225 grams of crème fraîche. Now we mix together the all-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt together, and I like to use a little chopstick. Set the flour mixture aside. I like to put it into a parchment paper so I can fold it up and I can easily add it into the mixer. Add the room temperature butter to the bowl of a stand mixer. Beat the butter with the pedal attachment for about 30 seconds to a minute to get the butter a little bit fluffy. Add in the sugar and continue beating for another 2 minutes. Add in your eggs and beat for another 30 seconds. Add in the vanilla paste. Scrape down the sides of the bowl to make sure all the butter, sugar, eggs are incorporated evenly. Now we're going to add in 1/3 of our flour mixture with 1/3 of the crème fraîche, and you're going to rinse and repeat 2 more times. Once the batter is made, take it out of the bowl and let it sit in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. To make that chocolatey layer, you're going to weigh out 15 grams of brown sugar and 15 grams of cocoa powder and mix that together. To make the Almond Streusel Topping, you're going to need 120 grams almond flour, 120 grams of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 120 grams of cold butter cubed into small pieces. You want to mix the butter into the flour mixture as fast as possible without handling it a lot. You don't want the butter to warm up and then melt. You want to just quickly smash it with your fingertips and call it a day. Now we're going to line a sheet pan with parchment paper, and I have some panettone molds. I have 8 here, realized I only needed 6. You're going to transfer the batter into a piping bag just to make life easy. And then we're going to pipe about the thickness of your pinky up the panettone mold. And sprinkle in about a tablespoon of your cocoa brown sugar mixture on top of the batter. That's going to create that nice chocolatey layer in the middle of your coffee cake. Now we're going to pipe the rest of our batter on top of the chocolate mixture, leaving about another 1/2 inch gap from the top. Now you're going to want to put a nice heaping tablespoon of your almond streusel on top of your coffee cakes. Once these are all dusted, you're going to want to get them in the fridge for at least an hour. I like to make my coffee cake at night, and then in the morning I can wake up and start baking. We're going to bake these in a 325 degree oven for about 35 to 40 minutes. Once these are done baking, you want to let them cool for about an hour, and then pour yourself an espresso, and you have coffee cake. Okay, so now that we're done with making the coffee cake, we can enjoy the fruits of our labor. This is seriously the best coffee cake I've made. I've made this maybe 5 times before. This is the best I've ever made it. Let's get this day going, bro.